guys, welcome back. My name is Rebecca, never Becky, and today I'm talking about being blonde, guys. I can't believe I went blonde on you guys. I have never had color in my hair as bright as this, like ever. I'm gonna say this word, ever. I am 30 years old who's just now trying blonde. I don't know where I have been, why I've been asleep, but I'm woke now and I think I'm gonna be a permanent blonde, guys. You guys let me know if I should be a permanent blonde or do I need to go back to black? Like, am I doing too much? I'm sure you'll tell me. Let's get into the video. Let's just start out with e.l.f. First of all, I've always loved e.l.f. e.l.f., if you're out there and you're listening, let me tell you, I've always loved you. What I will say is I just recently, let me make sure I can, you know, do my little hand thing. You guys can see this concealer, this 12-hour concealer. If you have not got this e.l.f. 12-hour concealer, first of all, you're sleeping on it and I don't know why. I actually use this to conceal under my eyes before I added my foundation. And this was so easy, one, to apply. The doe foot applicator that it comes with, guys, I'm gonna show you in comparison to, I wanna say, my Clinique doe foot applicator and my Maybelline concealer doe foot applicator. These are going to amaze you. So a standard doe foot applicator is about this small, guys. That's how small it is, you know? It's not nothing too crazy. You can see it, right? I just touched my hand with the concealer. Fun me. I'll clean that in a sec. And this is e.l.f.'s. Okay, this is Maybelline's, guys, again. And this is e.l.f.'s concealer. Do you guys see how just big that is? Right? That's crazy for a concealer that cost me $6. Now, let me show you guys my Clinique. You guys always see me using the Clinique, right? Always. Let me show you how big this doe foot applicator is. Do you guys see how super huge that is? Like, I'm gonna put in comparison. I don't know why I put the cap back on, but in comparison, they're about the same size. Okay, even in the color, guys, I'm gonna do a little swatch for you guys. I know I'm supposed to get to my makeup. I promise you guys I will. I just wanna show you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I have heard of it. I just didn't get it because I didn't believe in it. You know what I mean? It's that simple. I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't believe in the concealer. But now that I purchased it, now that I have free time to take that adventure, this is the colors, guys. So I can tell you right now, because this is a little more on the golden side, this is the Clinique one, and this one here is the e.l.f. 12-hour stay concealer. Can you guys see how really close that is? That is like, I literally just grabbed it and I got deep chestnut. That's this color in e.l.f. Deep chestnut is right here. And you know how I can tell? Because it's just a smudge bit lighter than the Clinique one. But if you guys, I mean, the fact that, you know, it's even in the comparisons, you know, these two are like twins, they're homies. And they're both thick. Like, that's one thing I love about a concealer. When it's thick, I have control. It's not running. It's not too thin. It's very thick, so I feel like I have more control. So I love this. If you guys, again, haven't used it, go buy it, okay? Go to Target, go to Walmart, go to any store that has it that's local to you and get you some e.l.f. So I'm gonna go ahead, since I'm talking about it, I'm gonna reapply it underneath my eye. And I'm gonna, you know, brighten up the face just a little bit. Now that, again, guys, that I have this blonde in my hair, it is the very first time in my whole life that I've ever put color in my hair this loud. I have had color years ago, guys, like when I was like 19, 18 years old, that's when I decided to do it. And I think I went with like an orangish red color, like well, it was more like a brownish red. So I did that and I was so okay with just a little bit of color, but now that I'm a blonde, guys, I have to admit, I'm probably gonna be a permanent blonde. Like, I love it. In my whole life, I mean, I've seen so many girls use blonde that's, you know, brown skinned girls that are using blonde in their hair. And for me, I will say I felt like I didn't like it because of so many. Like Beyonce on the low, you guys, I'm not gonna even front, kind of ruined it for me. Like, I thought I was never gonna be a girl who was gonna wear blonde in her life, simply because I just felt like when the rave came out with Beyonce and, you know, the blonde hair, it was like tearing down the walls. Everybody wanted to be blonde, and when I was coming up, if you weren't blonde or red, those were the only colors you were wearing as a brown skinned girl. So I just was turned off of it. I think that's what happened. I just got turned off of it. I didn't want to wear, you know, any of those colors because I felt like, oh, you're gonna look just like them. And it's like I didn't take into account that, you know, my skin tone is definitely different and I'm probably not gonna look like that, but at the time that's how I felt. Like, no way I can do this. There's no way that I can do this at all. So again, guys, I'm using my concealer and I'm just gonna go ahead and start shaping and cleaning up my brows with the concealer, because sometimes she needs some help. Even when I think I'm done, sometimes I'm like, gotta go back in and figure that out. So I'm just right now, just you know, contouring my face a little bit, brighten up some areas that I feel like needs a little bit of help. And while I'm doing that, I'm also just making sure that I am, you know, cleaning up my brows with this, because it helps you do more than just one thing. You know, brightening up your face is one thing, but for me at least, I feel like I need to clean up my face in the sense of my brows, if that makes sense. I'm probably not making sense. So I'm gonna move on and just go ahead and show you guys that I'm just literally doing this. I'm not doing anything special. And I'm just basically bringing that access down through the nose, as you guys can see, and I'm just gonna stop it right about there. That's a pretty straight line for me. I know that won't be easy for everyone to do. You are also welcome to do what I used to do when I first started doing this, is take the doe foot applicator and literally align it down your face, and then take a brush. And I will tell you guys, do not use the flat side of your brush. I can do this because I'm literally creating a line, but if you already got the product on your face, just take the side of the brush and then just run it down your face. It keeps you, if you're not good at making lines, it just makes sure that you stay in line, you know? So I would suggest, if you're not really good, just to lean onto the brush and let it do the work, and you can just sit there and hold the brush. A lot of the times that's what I don't know what this is. I gotta get it off of me though. What is that? Sorry guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my James Charles palette. Okay guys, I will admit I'm a little late to James Charles palette. Don't even come for me. I'm not gonna read the comments, guys. I'm not gonna even read the comments. I know I'm late. I don't need that type of pressure. So, now that we're past that, using my James Charles palette, I think I'm gonna go a little brown with this look. So I'm trying to show you guys, this palette is so huge. I understand why now they have a mini palette, but I'm gonna probably be taking like these three colors that you see in the middle here, and I'm gonna be applying these colors on. I'm very curious to see if I'm gonna execute it, you guys. Again, now that I'm a blonde, it's so much scarier than it has ever been. I did go ahead and put a little concealer on my eyes so these colors can pop, because I'm using a lot of matte colors. So that's what we're gonna be working with today, is just mattes and a little bit of shimmer, but mostly mattes. I'm very, again, curious to see how this is gonna turn out. So I'm just packing it in, guys. As I always do, I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it in. And this is like that brown color I mentioned that I was gonna, I'm using the brown color that's in between those two colors, if that makes any sense. Don't even know why I'm describing it. I'm gonna drop the name, because that's what I do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna continue adding, making sure I'm completely covering the outer lines that I did not put any concealer. I'm making sure that I cover that, because I don't want any harsh lines. That's not my goal. So I wanna make sure I am blending very careful, and I'm just gonna go ahead and with my James Charles palette. I'm gonna be using this like hunter green right here, and I'm gonna smudge it underneath the eye. I wanna just tell you guys, like, honestly, I got this like idea from my cousin. She just kinda had me do this look not too long ago, and I'm so inspired by it that I wanted to recreate it. My colors are definitely different. She had me use orange last time, but this green under the eye, I just loved it so much that I'm gonna try it again. I definitely don't feel like this look was as nice as the one that my cousin had me do. So, just a little information of why I decided to get green under the eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish smudging this out on both of my eyes. And then I'm gonna take a nice little gold shimmer and I'm gonna pop that in the tear duct of my eyes and add some falsies, guys. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay guys, I'm at the last minute. I'm gonna change this look a little bit. I'm gonna go out ahead and use my concealer and I'm going to basically make the inner side of my eye a lot lighter than the outer side. So I wanna see how this is gonna look. Bear with me guys, I'm changing as I go, which is not really easy to do. But we're gonna accomplish this, right? We're gonna do this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take like an e.l.f. brush and I'm going to now blend out the concealer because I don't want harsh lines. It's easier to do it with harsh lines like I did before when you're starting versus when you're adding. So I'm just gonna blend this out. Make sure that, you know, there's just, again, no harsh lines. So I'm just gonna do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and take, so I'm gonna go on my Jaclyn Hill palette because I love it so much and I'm so obsessed with it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Jaclyn Hill palette. I think guys, I'm going to probably go in with this color right here. It's just speaking to me so much that I wanna use it. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do right now. I'm gonna take this little flat brush that I have from Morphe. And I'm just gonna start creating it a little bit lighter in the inside, guys. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I added this gold beauty right here. Sorry guys if you can't see it well, but her and the tear duct, I'm adding more guys, I'm obsessed. Hopefully I can put all of it in my eye. And I'm gonna just add it in the tear duct of my eyes. You guys cannot tell me this is not giving you life. I'm not even completely done and it's giving me life, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead with my NYX, because you guys know I love my NYX. I do, just so you guys know, I love my Urban Decay All Nice, but something about this one, it just gives me life. Like, I don't know if it's because it's dewy, so it's meant to look more, you know, refreshed and not matted. And so I like to add this on top of what I already added, so I can just have it all. I just want it all, people. I want it all in my face. So that's what I'm adding. I know this was a lot, right? It's a lot, but it's inexpensive and I can spray as much as I want because it's mine, it's not yours. You don't have to deal with it, so whatever. I'm gonna go in with my little beautiful little baby right here. Do y'all see that? Do you see I have to hold it a little special? She finally came. I had to wait basically a month, or was it 2 months? I basically almost waited 2 months for her, but I swear to you guys, when I cried about not getting it, if it wasn't coming, and they were like, just be patient, she wasn't kidding. You guys have to see this. You guys have to see this. Do you guys see this? Listen, she's pretty. Her name is Sweet, I think it's called Sweet Brown. Sweet Brown. Baby, Sweet Brown. You may have to wait for Sweet Brown, but Sweet Brown. That's all I can say, Sweet Brown, period. And I'm gonna do it to the other side as well, guys. You know, I like to hold this a little funky. And I'm trying not to add any more, but add a little bit more. This is giving me low-key 80s vibes. You guys let me know if you're feeling like 80s vibes from this, right? Hold up, let me move my hair. I can't believe this girl. She's so pretty. I'm doing the most. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Tell me what you think. Leave me comments below. Do you guys think I should remain a blonde, or do you guys think I should go back to being all black? You guys make the decision. I'm going to be reading the comments. So if you guys are team go back to black, leave me comments. If you guys are team stay where you're at, go lighter, leave me comments. Team blonde, team black hair. You guys let me know. I really enjoyed this look, and not to mention I'm really enjoying being blonde. I don't know if blondes have more fun, but I'm about to find out in 2020. So I will see you guys in my next video. I had so much fun making this look, and shout out to my cousin. Again, this is your fault. See you guys.